Some Sundays are loud, busy and filled with so many things to do, but today was one of those Sundays where I just wanted to slow down a little. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you come across this video, I greet you. It's Sunday and there's just something so special about the energy of today. Come along with me, stay until the end because the fried rice we are making later, hey, it's a game changer. Morning routine is always a bit of a rush, but I love the process of putting myself together for service. There's something about a Sunday dress and a bit of jewelry that just feel right. Even though I don't feel like doing too much today, once I start getting dressed, doing my little routine and preparing to leave, my mood will just change somehow. So guys, this is the dress I'll be putting on to church today. It's been ages since I wore this clothes. I got it when I was in school back then in university. I actually get to wear it whenever I feel like I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know why I'm putting this dress on today, but that is just what I choose to wear today, and this is it. Okay, so now let's unbox this hair. So I made this hair on Friday night, so I was thinking on Saturday or Sunday. Actually, I was praying for church, so I did it overnight. So this is like 3 days now, I think, that I've been carrying this hair, and thank God it's not like too scattered. So I'm just gonna wake it up with a little gel and just a little water, and I'm gonna lay back the edges the way it was because the front is a little bit scattered. So I just have to lay it perfectly well so that I'll be good to go. I'm not too good when it comes to laying edges, but I just hope I'm getting this right the way it's supposed to be. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna do a little bit so I won't be extra too much today. I had to dress the back a little because of the way I used to sleep, and that's it. I think I tried. I'm going to be applying this baby oil for shine, like to make the hair shine. I told you it's been 3 days since I made the hair, so I want to make it shine a little. I just pray it's unscattered because it was gel that I put initially, and I'm not adding oil. I pray it doesn't scatter. And then over to my lips. Now let's get the lip combo done. I'm gonna be using this brush to lay my brows perfectly well before I head to my lips. So I'll be lining. I will start with the lower part of the lips. That is where I start from always. At this point, I feel like I'm gonna be doing too much, but then there's nothing too much for my God, isn't it? Is there anything that is too much for God? No, I need to look good when I'm going to the presence of God. Even though I need to look my best, even though I don't have much. I need to look my absolute best. So I was done with the lower part. Then I headed to the upper part of my lips, and you can see the way I'm doing it. A girlie shouldn't go wrong with this lip combo. So I was done laying it at this point, laying the both lips. I'm just gonna match it a little and then add a little bit shade to it to make it blended a little. Now it's time to close it up, to close the lips up. So I'm using this lip gloss, my usual, to close the lip up. So I'm just taking a little amount, not too much, so my lip will not be draping so much. So when I was done with my lips, I headed to my jewelries. I'm not a jewelry type, like I don't do all this thing too much like that. I'm supposed to be putting on a drop down earring, but I do not want any disturbance at all, so I'm going to be putting this mini stud earring. I don't want something to disturb me at all. And I also wanted to go with these glasses. Like I said, I don't want any disturbance, but I checked it out. I want it to be just too much, so I just had to let it go. Yeah, then I wanted to put on a necklace that actually matches my earring. It comes with my earrings, but I don't know, it's stuck with one other one, like they tie together, and it's been very, very difficult to lose it, so I just had to let it go. Then I decided to put on my bracelet. It didn't work because of my nails. I have to let that go too. And then it was time for my favorite perfume. Yeah, I had to set this look up with my favorite perfume, and then this is the slippers I'm going to be wearing. I don't want something too much today. Like I said, that's what I'm going with, something very simple. And this is my one and only bag that I'm going to be carrying to church. Yeah, and then I'm sure I'm 99% set to go. I have to tie, I don't know what that's called, but I just have to tie it properly so that it's a tie way. and this is it. I think I'm set, like I'm 99% set, like I said, to go. But then I felt like my hands are too empty, like there's nothing on my hand, like there's no jewelry at all. So I had this watch, this silver watch that I had, so I had to pick it up and then see if it will go with my stuff. I'm also going to be wearing this ring that I have had, and it looks okay. And my watch, I'm gonna put it on, and I think it's perfect, and I'm good to go. I just wanted something simple, not too much, so I think I'm good to go now. So after getting ready, I headed for church. Yeah, I love the feeling when you walk into church with a lot on your mind. Even if you don't say anything to anyone, you just want to listen to the pastor, what he preaches, pray and leave feeling lighter. Yeah, and that is exactly what I needed today. Being in church always recenters me, and I'm so grateful for this time of worship. The ministration was so powerful today. It was a miracle banquet service, and it was very amazing. I personally am hoping and praying for God for a miracle, and I'm very sure today He has done it for me. Returning back home is the best feeling. The first thing I had to do is to say a quick word of prayer of gratitude. You know, I told you I've been believing God for a miracle in my life. So, and I believe that, like, I believe so much, have this belief that He has done it for me. So I have to thank Him. Yes, thank Him because I know He has done it for me. And then, honestly, the dress and the jewelry have to come off. Comfort, they say, is key. So I'm switching into something really cozy because it's time for my favorite part of the day, which is food. And of course, the jewelry, they have to come off now at this point. We are done using them for today. So when I finally changed into something really comfortable, I had to put on socks because my floor is really cold. Like the cold here in Jos can freeze you to death. You guys, did you watch how I woke up like Lazarus? Yeah, sorry to use that word. I woke up like dead Lazarus. So I had to put on this easy wear to wear in the room too, because the cold here is extremely too much. Forget what I'm wearing. I had some fried rice cooking, and honestly, the smell alone was enough to make me forget about everything else for a minute. After everything was ready, I finally sat down to eat. Yeah, and this was probably one of the most peaceful parts of my day. Just me, my food, and a little quiet moment. And trust me guys, this fried rice tastes so nice. Like, it's one of the best fried rice out there. And forget that there's no protein. I've been craving for this fried rice for some while now, so I just decided to make it today without any protein, although I added a little bit of dry fish, yeah, to eat the black fish that you know to eat. But then that is not what you usually use to make your fried rice, right? You usually use chicken, eggs, or fish, right? I also had to take my medication immediately I was done eating, so I will not forget, because I know me too well. If I leave it now, I will just forget about it. You can see the drama I'm acting before I will have to take the drugs. I just hate taking drugs. Like, I hate taking it, but I just have to get better. And then I don't know if it was the quietness of the day or just everything that has been on my mind lately, but I started overthinking my life a little. You know, these moments when you start suddenly thinking about where you are in life, what you are doing, what you are supposed to be doing, the things you thought you would have figured out by now, and the things you are still praying about. Sometimes I think we put so much pressure on ourselves to have everything figured out, but the truth is we are all just trying to navigate life one day at a time. And maybe I don't have all the answers yet, maybe everything isn't exactly where I want it to be, but I'm learning to remind myself that being in the waiting season doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes you just have to trust the process. But anyways, I'm glad that I had to reflect and reset this way. I needed to remind myself that I am strong and I can get through whatever life throws at me, and I can be anything, everything I want to be in life. So after thinking about my life for a little too long, I decided to, you know what, I need a nap. Because Because sometimes the solution to overthinking is not another hour of thinking. Sometimes you just need to rest. And that's basically how my Sunday ended. Nothing too dramatic, just church, good food, a little prayer, some life reflection, and finally some much needed rest. Exactly what I needed. Thank you for watching. Bye.